Hello there peoples of the internet, it is your boy as always, that Geek Guy 24, back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Bayway Explorer Leader, also known as the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Jetfire. So here he is in his vehicle mode. Go ahead and set him off to the side because it is a pretty big box. So you just have Explorer Leader right up there, QR code. If you want to go ahead and scan it, go ahead and give it a scan. Have Bayway toys at the bottom. This package is used for reference only, yada yada yada. Alloy edition, it does have some die cast inside of him. Got a nice little image of Explorer Leader. You have the Bayway logo right up there, and on the side of the box you have nothing. On the side of the box you have nothing. On the bottom of the box, if I can show it off, just some things that I cannot read. And on the back of the box you have your obligatory product shots. You have Explorer Leader, and you have the combine mode, which you can do with your Optimus Prime and combine morphology. And that is pretty much it for the packaging. And here is Bayway Explorer Leader in his jet mode. This is a SR-71 Blackbird. Very hard to get all on camera, but really cool jet mode in my opinion. You have some silver right up there on the front. Mostly all of this is done in black plastic, which looks really nice. You have some red striping going on at the front, the back. Some nice panel linings which do stand out. I don't know what's wrong, but the paint on here didn't come out the same as the rest of the figure, so it's kind of like, you see it on this one too, it's kind of like a matte paint, and then this one has a glossy paint. It's kind of weird, but this is a third party, but the plastic does feel quite well. Some silver right up there in the back for the thrusters. You have the wings there. Yeah, like I said, very big jet mode. Really kind of weighty too, thanks to some die cast. It does have some die cast, but we'll go to that in a little bit. But overall, just like a really nice little, like the top. I showed my parents this, and they didn't know it was actually a Transformer until I showed them the bottom of it, and they're like, "Oh, shoot, that's a Transformer hiding in there." But yeah, really cool. You have the landing gear right up there. Kind of have his head just like tucked up there, so which I always found amusing. Of course, you have some of that mechanical detail from the robot mode. But yeah, really cool. Really do quite like this guy a lot. So there you go, really nice jet mode. But yeah, as far as any functionalities go, it does have some landing gear at the front, and on the back you have these little tiny wheels, so you can zoom in right up in there. So you can have that, and then these do fold up, and the back ones do fold up, or fold down rather, as well. So you can have them whooshing off into space and everything in between. But yeah, overall it's like a very nice looking jet mode in my opinion. Really cool. But let's go ahead and get down to some comparisons. Let me, if I can get the landing gear down first. It's gonna be kind of hard to show off the comparisons, but we'll go ahead and give it a shot. Here he is with the Revenge of the Fallen Starscream. Obviously very much of a scale difference there, considering this is a what is it, I forgot what this jet's called, something 73, I think, I don't know, 17, I don't know, but yeah, this isn't the SR-71 compared, oh, the Raptor, there you go, the Raptor jet. So there you have that. Get those two scaled up together, they're quite nice. Here he is with Revenge of the Fallen, so you can see how those two scale up. And last but not least, here he is with Optimus Prime, so there you have that. But as far as accessories go, he does come with a lot. He does have the landing gear, which can fold to create the gun, which we will show off in a little bit. But yes, he does come with his axe that he used to cut Mixmaster in half and then completely get demolished by Scorponok. Really nice. Plastic, like I said, is almost, it feels great. Not anything like too out of the ordinary, but to store this, you're going to want to use the tabs right up in here. These are going to go into these slots right up in here, so you can go ahead and just drop it. Get it tabbed in if I can. There you go. Not too secure, but it is, I mean, holds it in quite well. So you have your weapon storage. Now, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get down to the transformation. So I will try to show this off best I can, because this is a quite big figure. So the first thing you want to do is come down and remove the axe. Just put it off to the side. We'll go ahead and deal with that in a little bit. Next thing you want to do is bring down the landing gears on the back. Just fold them in like so. Come back to the front landing gear and you just want to kind of just rip it out. Just tabs in right up in there, so there's this big old slot, so you can go ahead and put this off to the side as well, and we can begin. So we're going to go into the jet mode and then the combined mode for Optimus. So let's go ahead and get that situated. So the first thing you want to do here is you want to come up to the front, to the top, and then kind of just lift these two panels up like so. So they'll untap from the thrusters, which can wiggle them out and then bring them out. So just wiggle them out and then bring them out like so. Then what you're going to do here is you're going to want to bring these panels up, ones that you just pushed on, to get the thrusters out. So bring them up. Oh, these bits right here, they're going to be swinging everywhere, so just try and get them out of the way, even though they're going to still be in your way. Let's try and get these panels out, up and out like so. So you can have that done. Next thing you want to do here is you want to bring the legs. I'm going to do one side for now because I wouldn't have enough camera space to work with. So we're going to have, this is kind of how you want it looking at the moment. And you're going to want to bring the head out of its little resting place. Come back to the bottom of the jet here. And you're going to want to, if you haven't done for you already, untab the arms from the jet. You just tab in 2 tabs on either side, right up in there. Then you're going to want to bring them out like so. Bring them out. You just tab in to the side of the body, and then you're going to want to bring them out so they can have them looking all like this dismemberment. I don't know, but you're going to want to, next you just kind of want to collapse this hinge in like so. Do that for now. Bring the wings situated, and then come back to the nose cone. And then you're going to want to start flipping things in. So it's going to flip in at this hinge right up in here. But first, I forgot, you're going to want to flip this nose cone tip section in and flip it all the way in like so. And then you're going to want to flip this all the way in like so. I'm going to leave that alone for now. Then come to the back of the jet. This is where things start getting a little bit hectic. So you want to just untab this. It just tabs in right here. Then you're going to want to bring the crotch section in place pretty much, just like so. Just tabs in at multiple points, just one point, sorry. Tabs in right up in here, so just go ahead and tab it in. Just clicks into place, and kind of want to have this little thing going. We will get started on the legs. So the legs, you just want to bring them, well, hold on, before you bring them out, you want to bring these little panels forward. And like I said, this is for the Bayway. This does have the quote-unquote DNA kit on it, so yeah, something is going to be a little bit different than the official Hasbro one. Come on, rotate these around so you can have some clearance, so you can bring the legs out. There you go. And you want to rotate at the thigh just a little bit so you can get this untabbed, and then you're going to want to get your finger in here, get it untabbed like so. And then at this point you want to do the same thing on the other side, just kind of get it all rotated and tabbed. Then you're going to want to rotate, make sure these little triangle bits are facing inward, so you know you have the orientation correct, like so. And then you kind of want to just bring these forward, bring these out to the side. Kind of want to give them a nice little click so they can click into place. If they do, we'll deal with that later. Next you just want to bring this down like so. Nice clickety clackety ratchets. Bring down the heel so that's all situated. Rotate it around, then untab the foot like so. And then you're going to want to rotate this section here. Well, first rotate it again like so. And then you can rotate it like that, and then just bring it up. Just have it compressed like so. And then for the little toesy, just want to bring it out, and there you go. You want that, and there you have a leg all done. So the same thing can be said for the other side. Just make sure everything is all orientated and situated well. Bring out the foot. This side likes to fight me a little bit. And I think I did a transformation step wrong. I apologize. Yeah, I did. Oh, I put that on backwards. That's why. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, it would appear that I didn't have it wrong. I'm just freaking retarded. Anyways, I just want to have the legs all orientated and situated. For this hinge right here, kind of just want to best like grab it as best you can and then just like hinge it up so it'll click like so. I kind of like to have it at an angle, but hey, it's your preference. Do whatever you want. Like I said, me personally, I like to have it at an angle. We just want to flip the wings down, and those will just kind of like quote unquote rest. So there you have that, and then we're going to just straighten the, not do that. That looks stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I will never do that again. I apologize. I'm not the type of, I'm not that type of person. I apologize. Just kind of just want to get it all straightened out best you can. There's a lot of joints you can work with, so you can kind of have it orientated however you want. But me personally, I'm gonna have it like that for now, so we can work on the upper body. Now the upper body is just kind of simple. You just kind of want to push these in, and then they will just like slide out. And then you're gonna want to come here to these set of hinges here. Let me raise the camera up so I got some room to operate. And you're gonna want to, in turn, just kind of fold all of this in, quote unquote, and then this is gonna come behind this armature here. So this top section here is gonna come behind this and just sit like so. The body forward, and then this is just gonna just collapse in. Make sure all this is straightened out, and that is might come apart on you. The top bit of the jet. Oh, bring this down, and this is gonna just tab in. Well, clip in. There you go. And this piece I always like to come off on my copy, so I apologize for that. Come on. Okay, then give me a second. Okay, so I got it. That's pretty much how you want to situate it. It's going to be a couple tabs that you're going to tab into the back, and then a tab that's going to be tabbed into the little spinal cord, whatever you want to call it. So that's pretty much how you want it situated. And then in turn, we can just straighten out the arms, and then put your hand down, then just rotate it, and that's pretty much how you want that to sit at the moment. Same thing with this side. Swing it down, bring the arm out, swing it around to a natural position, and there you go. And he's off balance a lot. Like I said, a whole bunch of joints for you to work with. Now for the head, you just want to bring it down. Oh, hold on, you want to flip out these little side pieces. I don't know what you would call these. Flip those out, and then bring it down the head like so. And then these you can just adjust however you want. You can see what I'm doing. These you can adjust however you want. Me personally, I like to have them at like a little bit of an angle. But this knee, he's bad knee. This guy is always trying to lean and crap. It's annoying. But like I said, lots of joints for you to work with on the lower body. But you just want to get it situated well enough so it could stand. There you go. That's good enough, I guess. I suppose. Probably the best you're gonna get, old man. Then the back wings here, you can adjust however you like. I like to have them out just a little bit. Then these little pieces here, I want to plug them into the side and just have in right up in there. So just get them lined up. And then this one seems to be on the opposite side, which is weird. So let me just adjust this real quick. Slide in. And this is going to, it's weird because it goes in only one way. So it's just kind of weird how it works. I don't know. This figure is kind of weird in my opinion, but I just like to turn them around and then just tab them in, if it will tab in. Come on, big boy. Come on. Tab in. Tab in. There you go. Okay, that's the best we're gonna get for now. So that just tabs into the side, and then same thing. Just tab it in. Tab it in, just like so. And there you go. Okay, now he's falling apart just like the movie. Screen accurate Jetfire. But yeah, there you go. There is the Fire of Jets, also known as Explore Leader, in his robots mode. Come on, mode. This guy is like all over the place right now. Jesus Christ. getting the clothing segment is going to be a pain, but there you go. There he is in his robot mode, and he looks pretty cool. He looks like he just jumped off right off the screen. I really do like this guy. I think he's really cool, really detailed. My parents here were even surprised at how detailed he was, but he looks really, really cool. I do quite like how this guy turned out. It looks really, really nice. Let's lean him back a little bit. So yeah, there you go. He's gonna be sounding like that. So yeah, let's get on to some details. So the head sculpt is actually really nice. You get some red there on the eyes, which is nice. You get some gunmetal on the face. Looks really nice. You get the cockpit there and the silver and whatnot. You get bits of gold and some I don't know what you call it, bronze, I guess. Looking really nice. Lots of mechanical detail too. You even have the gearbox. I think it's a gearbox right up in his crotch, which is kind of funny. You have some more wires going on his arms. Some more of those gears, the thrusters, whatever you call them, engines, I don't know. Turbines, yeah, there you go. Turbines. These are the engines. Some more of the nice detail revealed. Really, really cool. The feet there, legs, looking really, really nice. And yeah, overall, cleans up pretty well. Not too much of a backpack, just what he has in the movie, which is nice. Like I said, these you can just angle however you want. Doesn't matter. Like I kind of like to have them like this occasionally, but hey, whatever you want to do. But yeah, really, really cool. Kind of wish the shoulders actually locked in. They don't really lock in, but I really wish that they did. This one's higher than the other one. Hold on, there we go. They do lock in. I'm just dumb. Okay, so they're tabbing at the sides. This is getting annoying. Come on, Jetfire, work with me. Work with me, buddy. There we go. So yeah, that's a lot better. It actually locks into those shoulders into place, which is nice. So yeah, there you have that. Now for our articulation wise, and you're going to endure this with me. This head is on the joint, but you're not getting a lot. That's pretty much all you're getting as far as side to side, which isn't a lot in person. It looks like a lot on camera, but it really isn't a lot. Upward, you got a whole bunch due to transformation. Downward, not too much unless you're leaning forward. These whiskers right here, I think they're called whiskers now, are unhinged, so you can angle those however you want. And this comes off. The beard, give me your face. That looks nasty. That looks nasty, but there you go. Here's his beard if you want to have it. So, give me your beard. So yeah, there you have that. As far as your arms go, you can do a full 360 if you're walking around the wings, just like so. And the elbows can bend, so kind of on a lower joint, just due to how it transforms, but you do get that 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. He does have a bicep swivel. The hands can rotate. He does have a double jointed, so you can do all that if you want, or you can just, like, I don't know, slay, I don't know, whatever you want to do there. That I'm leaving out because that's going to come off eventually. No waist rotation, just due to how it transforms. The legs are on multiple hinges here. The first one, really nice ratchet joint. Can go up and back, can go up pretty much about that far, back about that far, which is pretty much all you really need. The knees, just have the chicken legs, so you can just extend them, have them, make them like a little bit taller. You can compress them in, do all that. Hey, a whole bunch of joints you can do whatever you want to do with it. So there you go. You can make them a whole bunch taller, so you can actually tower. This is him in his prime. This is his height in his prime. Look at those legs. Look at those legs. Yeah, that's his height in his prime right there. But yeah, the feet, as far as the feet go, you do have some ankle tiltage, which is nice on both feet. You do have this joint here, which is not really an ankle rotation, but it is there if you want to use it. The feet can go up, they can go back a little bit, and the heels can move a little bit, and the little toe can move as well. So there you have that. And there's die cast on the heels, by the way. A little bit of die cast here. So, oops, chop something else. There you have that. Now, as far as any accessories go, he does come with, like I said, the ones he came with. Stand up, dude. Jesus Christ. You suck. Anyways, as far as any accessories go, he does have the landing gear here, which can extend just like so, and that can form his little cane that he uses. So just to do it, just support right up in his hand on either side. Just plug it in, and then just adjust it, just adjust the figure rather, however you see fit. Kind of have to compress the body a lot, which is a little weird. Kind of wish there was a way to not make him compress it, but hey, it is what it is, I suppose. But there you go. There he has the fire of jets with his cane, and the axe is pretty self-explanatory. There is a port on either hand, it just slides right in. That's pretty much all there is to it. It is very tight on my copy. I have no idea why, but that's pretty much all you're gonna get out of it. So now he can just slice up any Decepticons that he come across with, or show you how it brought the pain and more die. Here he is with his old buddy Starscream, so you can see how those two scale together. Here he is with the Fallen, and last but not leastly, here he is with Optimus Prime. So there you go, peoples of the internet. There is the Bay Way Explorer Leader. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a pretty decent looking figure in my opinion. I do quite like this guy a lot. I forgot to tab this back in, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think it's a really good figure. Nice transformation, pretty clever in how it goes. Just these loose bits on the side kind of annoy me, but hey, I mean, to your knowledge, my very, this is a KO, so and again, QC is kind of like hit or miss with these guys. But mine, I mean, hasn't broken at all. I've transformed it many times. Speaking of transformation, it's good. Jet mode, nice, beautiful, luscious jet mode. I cannot guess how huge the jet mode is, by the way. It is quite a big jet mode, but yeah, overall I think it is a very, very nice bang for your buck, and I would highly recommend you get one. It is, I believe, currently on what is it, on discount. Should have checked before I started recording, but it is currently on discount. If you want to get it with the box like I did, I think it's about $50. So again, the price of a quote-unquote modern day leader as it was back in the day, and you get the DNA upgrade kit as well. So hey, you get some extra stuff for your money, which is nice. But yeah, overall I think this guy is really, really good. So that is pretty much it. So stay safe, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on those notifications so you can stay tuned on what is to come. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, stay safe until all are one. Which is what I would say, but no, we're going to do the combined mode for Optimus Prime and Jetfire, as Optimus was about to go fight Megatron and the Fallen. So let's go ahead and get down to it. So I'm going to go transform this guy back into jet mode really quick. That's how I found it. It is easier to transform back into jet mode than to just have this guy in robot mode and then take apart all the pieces. But let me go do that real quick, and I will see y'all in a bit. Okay, so now that you have Jetfire all transformed, now that you have Jetfire all transformed up into his jet mode, you're going to want to start basically taking him apart. So what you want to do here is, first of all, you want to grab the nose cone section here and then just take it apart. You want to grab it at the one closest to the nose, not this section here. That's for the old combined mode. The old combined mode, pretty much. Like I said, this one is going to be going over the DNA upgrade kit. Next thing you want to do, same thing as before, just untab these little sections here. Then this will just allow this section to go up. And then you can basically split Jetfire in half. So there you go. You're going to want to use all this right here. This you can discard. This is pretty much the fan mode cannon that you can use if you would like. I'm not going to be doing that. This is in the Takar instructions, so if you want, you can go look those up, or look up a video that shows you how to do the fan mode for the cannon. Me personally, I'm going to set this off to the side and just disregard it. Now we can focus on the backpack and the regular region of Jetfire. So what you want to do here is just bring this up, get it out of the quote-unquote way, and then you can just unclip these sections here. You're going to want to pull this section away from this little engine. You can't see what I'm doing. Pull this section away from this engine piece here, and oh, first of all, you want to bring the little heels down so it can have some clearance, and pop this right off. Same thing on the other side. There you go. And you're going to want to set these off to the side and use those in a little bit. Now for the actual backpack here is pretty simple. Just going to want to, let's see what we're going to do. You're going to want to kind of work around these little wings here. So you're going to want to bring these sections all the way up to where they clip like that, all the way into place. Leave them like that. Same thing on the other side, like so. So there you have that, and then you're going to want to bring these in just a little bit. Then you're going to want to flip these all the way around, if not like that, apparently. Okay, I think it's just like that. And then you're going to want to rotate the thrusters. I believe it's going to be this way. Yeah, this way. So the exposed little joint is going to be facing you. So, like so. And that's how you kind of want that to sit for now. And the wings here are going to do the same thing for transformation. Just untab them, but bring them forward like so. And then this is going to rest like that. This is going to be the back of the wings, and these are going to flip up like so. Flip up like so. And then want to, let's see, I think I did something wrong. Yeah, I think I did something wrong. Hold on, give me a second, chat, listen to me, I'm deranged. Oh no, no way, I forgot how to do it. No, this is going so wrong. Oh, it's like that. Okay, I apologize. I think it's like that. I could be wrong. Nope. Is it? I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind. Oh, it's because of these sections. There you go. They need to go out like that. That's what's messing me up. Okay, these need to go out like that. That's when you can have everything all situated. Bring these back. And that's pretty much how you want that to sit at the moment. And these, you just want to, personally, I like to have the mechanical details showing. So I like to have them like that, but then again, it leaves this gap here, this horrible gap. So I like to just put them like that. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't really kill it for me, but that's how I like to do it. Again, it's yours. Display it however you wish, but this is how you want it, the backpack looking for the combined mode. And then you're going to want to bring in the DNA kits, the DNA kit pieces rather, which includes the cannon here and all of these parts. This is not come in a plastic bag. This is a little plastic tray that it comes with, just for clarification. So I just have it in a plastic bag so I won't lose them. So I'm going ahead and get this out. Like so. This also comes in with the Jetfire. This one does not fit your Studio Series. I've tried it. It does not fit on my copy. And my copy is the 5-pack, and this comes, this is like the little extra cannon bit, but for the fan mode. But we're going to put these two pieces off to the side and disregard them for now. Now for the legs here, you're just going to want to bring the legs back in first of all, and then you're going to want to see this tiny little motion peg right up in there. You're going to want to just slide the joint out, which doesn't, honestly doesn't take that much effort, but you want to disregard this. You're not going to need this anymore for the combined mode. You need it for the transformation for Jetfire, but not the combined mode. So just slide it out best you can, and there you go. Close that up, and then flip the toe out as if you were transforming it. Same thing on the other side, like so. And then you're going to want to make sure that these legs are opposite of each other. They're going to be so tilted in like this. So just like so. And then you're going to want to see what we're going to do. Oh, Prime. We got to bring in Prime. So bring in your Optimus Prime figure. I am using the 5-pack Optimus, but it is pretty much the same mold all the way around. Now, there is rumors of a new Leader Class Prime coming, so hopefully they will revisit this figure and give us a new Jetfire, which would be phenomenal if they did. But for Prime, we're just going to want to bring in the knee pads here, flip in the feet as if you were going back into vehicle mode. And then this here is going to untab so you can get these little hooks out on either side. So you can get your nail in there. Bring those hooks out. Bring the hooks out. And there you go. This you're going to leave up and collapse it in. It's like so on the roof. And you're going to leave that alone for now. So you have Prime pretty much all prepped and ready to be combined. So speaking of the combined mode, let's go ahead and get down to it. It's going to go ahead and get all the DNA bits in here. So this jet mode, the nose cone of the jet is going to be the shoulder pads. You got these wing pieces here. You got these wing pieces here. 2 of them, by the way. You got some new feet for the combined mode. You got a little machine gun. You got some new thrusters right here. Some new knee pad pieces here. A part for Jetfire, which we're going to need, and some new thigh pieces here. These are going to go on either side of the thigh. So that's pretty much all you get with the DNA upgrade kit. And then you're going to have, of course, the BFG. So there you go. Then just have the ammo cable, whatever you want to call it. But there you go. So let's go ahead and bring back our Optimus Prime figure. And then we are going to start with the legs and work our way up. So the feet, you just want to go into as if you were going back, as if you were combining it regularly. So you're gonna want to open it up, and then there's a tab or a slot here that goes into this tab right where Optimus's foot is. So here you go, tab that in, and there you go. There you have the leg all prepped, and just beef them up in height quite a bit. So same thing, just spread it apart, tab it in like so. There you go. Tab it in to the shin rather, and there you go. They have the new feet. And now what you want to do here is bring in the upgrade kit. Bring in these 2 feet, and these are going to more or less slide over the pre-existing feet to give it more screen accuracy. So I kind of want it looking like that. I know it's hard to tell with the shadows, but it's there. You can kind of see it now. So that's how you want that sitting. So there you go. Then next you're going to want to bring in the I'm going to go ahead and bring in these little wing pieces here. Very nicely sculpted, by the way. Really nice. And then these, oh, I forgot to mention, these mushroom pegs you want to leave out because they're going to pretty much, these are going to peg over the mushroom pegs. So just want to get this over until it clicks. There you go. Then just rotate it like so, however which way you want it is on a single joint. There you have that. Now the same thing on the other side. Bring in the right one, then just slide it in, and then just mushroom peg it on. There you go. It's a pretty secure connection, so I would advise caution when removing it. But there you go. There you have that look going on, which just looks quite nice already. And then next for the hips, we're gonna do these bits last because they are on really loose tabs, and yeah, but this is gonna fall off when I continue on with this review, so we're gonna go ahead and leave them for last. But you're gonna want to bring in the knee pieces here, again, nicely sculpted. Then you got this series of tabs here that's gonna go into a series of slots right here. So just line it up best you can, and then just slide it in. There you go. It is pretty snug on my copy. Same thing to the other side. Just slide it up and tab it in. I can't see what I'm doing. Tab it in. There you go. And then that's how you want the lower legs to sit. So there we go. Pretty much halfway done. Now I'm going to set him off to the side and bring in the rocket pack or jet pack, whatever. Then you're going to want to bring in these pieces. And these pieces are going to tab in, I believe, in this slot right up here. And then these are just going to kind of just kind of circulate around the little hinges, I guess, right there. So you're going to want to tab it in like so. Tab it in. It's more of a trial and error with these. You kind of just have to feel it and then just wait until it clips. There you go. And there you go. That is clipped in. Same thing on the other side. Let's find out where it clips in and just clip it in. Nope, that didn't fit. Come on. Side likes to fight me. Oh, there you go. There you go. And that is how you want that sitting for now. Oh, this you can flip up, by the way. You don't have to flip this down. I forgot to mention. And then we're going to go ahead and put on the backpack now, since he has some stable, beefy feet. So for the backpack is you just kind of want to raise the camera up. You're going to want to bring this section up so you get something to operate. Then this here is going to have the slots that you use for the storage of the axe. Those are going to go over these hooks right here on either side. So you kind of want to just, I say hooks, but they're more push. So I just push them in, and it works just the same. But there you go. So there you go. It's flush on either side, and that is how you want that sitting. So now you can just collapse the roof in, and it does make him back heavy a lot. So yeah, something you're gonna have to deal with, but it's okay. But yeah, you got that going on. And for these little wires here, you're just gonna want to bring them in, and that's the wrong way. Okay, give me a second with these. These you have to flip around like constantly. It's annoying. I hate having to deal with these things, but I just want to bring them in. Oops, that's split apart. Bring them into the chest best you can. So I'll figure it out later, but we're gonna do that in a little bit. So for the rest of the body, oh, I forgot a step. You're gonna want to take the backpack off again. I apologize, I forgot a step. Now this bits right here is going to go underneath, I believe, the jet. Is just gonna tab in, or slide in rather. You can see where it's gonna slide in, and just slide it in just like so. That's how you want that to sit. It only goes in one way, so there's not really a way you can mess it up. It just gives him more stability. So you are going to want to bend him over at this point. Sorry, Prime. So you can slide it over the grill sections here, and then again it's going to tab in to those little slots right there. So just slide it over the grill best you can, and then just straighten them out so you can see what you're doing, and just fiddle with it, fiddle diddle diddle until you get it into place, which is now in place, I believe. Is it? No. There you go. Now that is flush, and there you go. Does still make him back heavy, but it just gives him a little bit more leverage against his wheels, so he won't be like leaning back so much. But there you have that. So there you go. And then for these little cone pieces here, these are going to just slide on to the pre-existing cones. This gives him a little bit more aggressiveness, which looks nice. And now for the finishing touches, just going to split the nose cone. Then the tabs on either side are going to go into the shoulders right here, just like so. And then just like so. There you go. We're getting somewhere. We're almost done. And then the little machine gun here, tab it in on either form. Again, the tab that you used for this gun. This gun still works the same. You can just tab it in whichever way you want. So this is kind of stiff on my copy, but you can have that gun, or you can have the DNA upgrade gun, which is more screen accurate. So I like that one a lot. But there you go. There you go. Now you're just going to want to bring in the BFG here, and then you're going to want to just kind of finagle it onto the hand. It has not really much clearance because that tab is right there, so I just kind of like move the armor away, and then just slide it in. There you go. Slides in perfectly. And this little bit here kind of gets on my nerves, so I just like put in like a extend a little connector joint in there, and then just slides it in. I slide it in right here, and then that holds it securely. And there you go. And then for the last finishing touches here, we're gonna get the hip pieces, and then they're gonna tab in on either side. So just tab it in. Again, it's a super loose, probably gonna come off a lot when I show it off. Yep, yeah, they're really loose. Slide it in, and there you go. Again, I'm gonna go fit this in real quick. Give me a second, and then that'll be it. I got them fitted, quote unquote. But yeah, that's really cool to be able to combine all of this with the DNA upgrade kit. That DNA upgrade kit just really elevates this look from the stock combined mode. It's really magnificent. Like, I'm just gush at it every time I look at it. It's so cool. But yeah, just a very nice piece of just plastic, pretty much. It's so pleasing to the eye to me, just to look at and admire. It's so cool. I really do love this guy. But obviously, Optimus now with the jet mode, some details are kind of lost in there now from Optimus. Just mostly on the upper body is where he consists of the truck mode and the like Optimus parts, basically. The back looks pretty cool. Kind of wish I had just like a little bit more of the wings on this back. Not really much of a fan of this look, but just kind of wish he had a bit of more like just wings on his back, you know, besides like just these two. But yeah, besides that, this looks really nice, especially like from all angles. Just like looks really amazing. But for articulation wise, Prime does lose a little bit, obviously, but you can get in some decent poses. The head can still look up a decent amount, can look down a good amount, and can rotate the same amount pretty much. The arms cannot do a full 360 anymore, just due to the shoulder pads and the jets turbines, so it can't really do any of that. You can still move in and out pretty freely. You do get the whole elbow bend, the wrist rotation there. As far as the waist goes, it still can move a little bit left and right pretty good, and it does look like it has a schlong. I'm sorry. The legs, due to all the weight, it does kind of weigh him down a little bit, especially with the die cast added, but the legs still can move forward about that far. They can move back pretty much about that far until stuff starts colliding with each other. The knee bend is surprisingly, it's still pretty deep. You do get that 90 degrees of rotation of the knee bend, but you don't get any real movement for the thighs because of this thigh armor, and then just kind of gets in the way of this, so very careful with that. As far as the ankles go, they are on the opposite axis, so we're not really getting a whole lot. You do get some, but it's not a lot to be impressed about. But yeah, I mean, but I think it's a fair trade-off, to be honest. Like I said, I think this DNA knocked it out of the park with this upgrade kit, and I really like it. Oh, for this arm, it is kind of limited now because of this, pretty much this whole string right here. It is kind of limited to how you articulate it because it is just kind of holding it down. But you can still get him into like a nice little pointing gun at the Decepticons. But yeah. But real quick for some comparisons, here he is with the Fallen, and here he is with Megatron. So there you go. And I'm pretty sure someone is wondering about this. Yes, you can still give him the arm blades here. Just gonna have to just readjust it as always. So yeah, I can give him the arm blades and then the little gun, then the BFG right up here. So yeah, you can have him pretty much decked out in all of the weapons there, so you can go get some faces. But yeah, I mean, shit, that looks really cool. I like how that looks. Really nice. Do quite dig this look for Prime that he had in the movie. Really cool. But yeah, that is, again, pretty much it. Subscribe if you have not already. Turn on those notifications so you can stay tuned on what's to come. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Stay safe. Until all are one.